Hey everybody, it's I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but I'm back. Figured I would show off some Blu-rays and 4Ks I got from the Screen Factory sale earlier this month, as well as a couple of other pickups I got as well recently. So first, we'll start out with the Screen Factory 4Ks. The first one we have here is Halloween. It says it's a collector's edition, but these are all collector's editions. These Screen Factory releases. Yeah, it comes in a really nice case. A lot of these just come with slip covers. Yeah, I really like the hard case though. I'm not going to show the regular case itself, but I have the it has reversible artwork and it's the I'll just fuck it, we'll just show it. The iconic poster art from the movie. And we'll just take a look at the other side. And I'll just sort of beat that around, but those are pretty tough, so you know it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I got 3 discs in here. Got the 4K, 2 different Blu-rays with different color timing presentations, which I've never seen that before in a film for any release. So that's really interesting. I just went with I don't have a 4K player, or well, I do, but I don't have a 4. I got a PS5, but I don't have a 4K TV, so I just went with the disc 2, which has the same restoration as the 4K. And yeah, it looks pretty damn good. You know, it looks pretty close to the trailer, so you know, as far as like the color and stuff. Got like a million different audio options here as well, but for me, it's mono all the way. It's got to be mono. That's the original audio for the release, so you know it's got to be mono. But I guess if you want Atmos or 7.1, 5.1, I don't know the fucking difference between them. There they are. So yeah, it's a nice release. You know, looks great. Of course, it's a great movie. You know, not much needs to be said. I mean, it's Halloween for God's sake. So we'll move on to show off our next one. This is just a plain old slipcover. We have Piranha from 1978, Joe Dante's directorial debut. Get that out of the way. And we'll flip it over. This is a 2-disc of 4K and the Blu-ray. Yeah, all the special features are on the Blu-ray. Yeah, this is a great presentation. I mean, you know, nice. The restoration looks really good. I've never seen this movie before, but I really enjoyed it. It's a whenever I did watch it for the first time, it's like it's a Jaws ripoff, but it's pretty good for like being filmed like a shoestring budget. I think it only costs like had like a budget of like $700,000 or $800,000. So yeah, definitely recommended though if you want like a Jaws clone. You know, it's pretty damn good. All right, here's one I've seen before. This is The Dead Zone from 1983, I think. This is a David Cronenberg film based off the Stephen King. Sorry, I got to scratch my leg. There we go. Yeah, based off the Stephen King novel, and honestly, one of the better Stephen King adaptations, and probably my favorite David Cronenberg film. For me, it's either this or The Fly. Once again, you know, same deal. You know, got the 4K and the Blu-ray. Once again, this film I thought it looked outstanding, like the restoration. Once again, got different audio options, 2.0 all the way. Yeah, Piranha has audio options as well. Obviously, I went with the mono because that's the original. I always try to listen to the original audio if it's available, because that's the way you know people watched it in the theater when it first came out. So yeah, not these new sound mixes. Yeah, a lot of special features on this one, like 9 million fucking audio commentaries. Like holy shit. Yeah, this is a great Cronenberg film. Like probably Christopher Walken's best performance outside of maybe The Deer Hunter. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Like, but I don't know if I would consider this a horror film or not. Like, it's more like sci-fi thriller stuff, but I don't know. But it's a Scream Factory release though, so whatever, I guess. Yeah, the bottom it's just that's all it is. Same for Piranha, you know, just the original poster art. Piranha has flippable art as well, but I'm not showing that because I don't have it flipped over anyway, so I don't think it looks as good. Anyway, next up here is the original Child's Play from 1988, another classic slasher film. Not a fan, not like crazy about the original artwork for this one. Of course, for this I have the classic poster art. Yep, you only wish it was showing the that one chick who fell out of the window after Chucky hit her with a hammer pretty early in the film. Yeah, this one has 3 discs. You know, disc 1 and 2, you know, were just the movie on different formats, and 3 is special features. This one's interesting because it does not have the original audio. It only has like Atmos or 5.1, so I just went with 5.1. I mean, it sounded pretty good, and the restoration was outstanding. Like this is a big upgrade over the version I'd seen before, which is like an older master. So yeah, definitely recommend this release. I mean, of course, it's Child's Play, another one of the classic '80s slashers, so definitely worth checking out. And once again, like I said, loads of special features. I know people are really into that stuff, so that's cool. Alright, so that's it for the 4Ks. Next up, we have the Blu-rays. First off, we have the Tingor from 1959. Okay. From 1959. This is a William Castle directed film starring Vincent Price. One of his more well-regarded films. So yeah, this one doesn't say it's a restoration, new restoration, but the film itself looked good. I mean, the master did anyway, so yeah, it must have been something Sony sent him that they had restored anyway. Got some nice little special features here, so yeah. This is a neat little horror film, you know, it's got like, it's a William Castle film, so it does have gimmicks, which are obviously lost whenever, that don't translate to like home video releases, you gotta be in the theater for them, but yeah. So this is a pretty entertaining film with Vincent Price. I mean, there's one scene where he does fucking LSD, which is pretty goofy. Yeah, an LSD in 50s film, but they use like the scientific name for it. But yeah, this is pretty entertaining. This is like a pretty entertaining, like, you know, breezy watch, so definitely worth checking out if you're into like old school horror and stuff like that. Here's one I have not seen yet. This is Life Force from 1985, I think, by director of Poltergeist, so Tobe Hooper, obviously. Also did, of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the sequel. This one has two different versions of the film. You know, I'll be watching the director's cut when I get around to it. Once again, yeah, no original audio, just 5.1, but yeah, definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Not a whole lot of special features, but hey, you know, whatever. Apparently this is about, like, space vampires, too, so yeah, kind of an interesting concept. Definitely looking forward to checking it out at some point. Here's one I watched last night. This is Cobra, also from 1986. Or is this... I'm sorry, Life Force is 85, my bad. But anyways, Cobra, this is from 86. This is a... once again, I don't know why this is a Scream Factory release. I mean, this is an action film, but whatever. Anyways, Cobra, a film that got pretty shitty reviews when it first came out. But is it good? Well, it actually is pretty good. Like I said, I watched it last night. Yeah, I really like the... like I said, the story itself is pretty paper thin, you know, not really much to say about that, but, you know, got some great action scenes. There's a car chase in the middle that I really liked. This is a cool, like a final showdown at, like, an industrial complex, so, yeah. Both Stallone's around just being a badass, just killing everyone. Yeah, we got some special features, got a new scan, which, yeah, the film looks great. I think it's from the inner positive, not the original negative. I think that's what it says when you open the case up. And then we got a bunch of, like, interviews and stuff. So, yeah, if you like 80s action films, like, you gotta check this one out. Not the best one out there, but still pretty damn good. Can't go wrong with some good Stallone. That's it for the Scream Factory. Now, here's a couple of releases I picked up. Here is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, this is a release a lot of people don't like. I think it's because this series did not get a nice box set from, like, Scream Factory, like Halloween and Friday the 13th did. Plus, this is also one of those releases where, for a lot of the discs, like, there's 2 movies per disc. Yeah, most people aren't a fan of that. But hey, I only paid $30 for this. $30 for all the Elm Street films. Well, it's only got the first 7, actually. It doesn't have Freddy vs. Jason, the remake, but... yeah, I guess Freddy vs. Jason is missed, but who gives a fuck about the remake? It's probably shit, let's be for real. Yeah, see, I've only seen the first 4 films in this series. Got to see the rest, but yeah, first film is obviously a fucking classic, one of my favorite horror films. Second film's underrated as hell. The third film is the best of the sequels. The fourth film has some good, like, I like the dream sequences, but, you know, the narrative and the characters are, pretty mediocre. Like I said, the dream sequences really carry that film. And, of course, New Nightmare, that's the second best of the sequels, you know. Great, you know, like, meta film, sort of, like, points the way to what Scream would do, like, what Wes would do with Scream, like, a couple years later. So, yeah, great little collection, like I said, you know. I know the 4K of the first film just came out, and supposedly the rest of these are getting 4Ks. Like I said, I don't have a 4K player, so I'll just, like I said, $30, can't beat this. So, you know, all the films look fine, too. Well, the ones I've seen, I've only seen the first 3 off this so far, so I can't complain too much. And there's all the bonus features. Obviously, the first one gets the most, of course. I mean, it's fucking the first, it's the first one, it's the best one, so of course it's going to get the most love. As far as audio goes, I think it's only like 5.1, but yeah, it sounds fine. It's whatever. And last but not least, here is one I ordered like 6 months ago, and I finally got last week, the Project A collection. This is one I forgot about. I just saw it in Amazon delivered. I was like, holy shit, so I finally fucking got this. I knew it was coming anyway, because I got a notification from my credit card company saying for a payment for Amazon. It's like, is that the Project A collection? It probably is, and it was. So yep. This one features Jackie Chan's, Project A 1 and 2, obviously starring him. There's all the bonus features. Obviously, this is an 88 films release, so you have different cuts. I will say one thing though. For one thing, there's no fucking posters. I already checked. That's a lie. Either they forgot or they just fucking lied. Not that big of a deal, but just keep that in mind. Country of origin, Wait, this is a Polish company? Yeah, see, look at that. Huh. Anyways, have not seen these yet, but I know this is really whenever Jackie Chan started to focus more on like the films featuring like the insane stunts. So definitely got to have these two films. See these at some point. But yeah, really thin collection overall though. Like box set. It's just got the first two Blu-rays. Let's take those real quick. Of course, it's got the original poster art. That's the first one, and there's the poster art for the second one. Flip it over. There's all that shit. Like I said, no fucking poster. Opened up and I checked. But we get a million different special features, which is always nice. That's the good thing. That's the great thing about these 88 films releases, plus different versions of the movie. So yeah, just for comparison, here, let me get this back up and I'll show you. Hold on a second. Just for comparison, here's the Dragons Forever release that I got showed off earlier this year. Let's flip it over, as you can see, and here's Project A. So yeah, this is just one film. As you can see, we get a poster, we get a book. Plus, this comes with lobby cards too, I think, reproductions. But this one, we only get the first two movies. So yeah, that's going to be a mixed bag for some people. Like, I know some people really like all this extra junk. As for me, it's like, yeah, it would have been nice, but, shelf space for me is limited. I don't have, like, the shelf space for all these, like, big-ass overpriced box sets. Well, these aren't overpriced, but some companies put out overpriced box sets for just one movie. But still, like, I don't know. I can't complain too much. I mean, I kind of wish I had the posters, but it's not that big of a fucking deal. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's really all the new movies I got. I'll try to do some more of these videos in the future to, like, catch y'all up. But yeah, thanks for, if you're still watching these videos, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys next time.